Hi and welcome back to another video, and today we're going to be making an outdoor kitchen. Yeah, I don't know why, but every build I have to, well, not every build, but at least in every world I have to have at least one outdoor kitchen. So let's get started. This is going to be the kitchen for my secret base. And if we come over this way, you can see over there is my spaceship and a bit of a teaser. There's been not much, but there's the start of my secret base. It's much bigger than I anticipated. The build is taking much longer than I anticipated, and it'll be just way too long for a video. So I will show you a tour video when I'm done building it. So one of the first things we want to start off with is our countertop. So to enter this, you have to come up from my secret base down below. And I have a grass trapdoor from the Vanilla Blocks Plus mod. So I do want to make sure I'm not interfering with this tree. So I'm just going to use these blocks as a guide. And we're going to start with the dark oak drawer, which is from the Storage Delight mod. And these can make good countertops and good outdoor storage units. Let's see, I don't know if we can hook them up together. That I haven't tried yet. Okay, not bad. They look good there. I don't want to make it too big because I still have to figure out a way to get up here. Okay, so we have like our workstation. I'm going to use the oak single cabinet, and we're going to, as you can see, they can be used for storage. So they are functional blocks. So if I shift click, now we have a refrigerator freezer combo. I know this is supposed to be like a medieval world, but yeah. So next we're going to get ready and build our campfire, our oven, and our grill. So I'm going to put campfire underneath so we have some nice smoke. Now hopefully if I do this right, smoke should still come up. There we go. And I didn't mean to take out the grass block here, so I'm just going to click and put that back in. And we're going to add that back there. And so now I'm going to look up and see if I can find some chiseled deep slate doors, specifically trapdoors or black slate. Is that one word? Oh man, I am so bad at spelling. It's deep slate. Okay, no wonder I can't find it. And just type trap after it, and yes, we do. So I'm just going to throw that in here. And we're going to get our little oven ready just by putting the trapdoors up on. Whoops! Not that many campfires. And then we're going to add our glass front door. Now once I figure out how to do this, because I can be slow, and figuring out how to stack the trapdoors sometimes. There we go. You have to put it on top of the campfire. And so you can open it up like that, and then you can actually throw your food on it to cook. So there's our grill top. As you can see, the minute I put the trapdoor on it, the smoke particle stopped. I wasn't expecting that, but that's okay. What I will do is drop the campfire down one. And you can still add your food on it to cook. Oh wait, the smoke does still come through. You just get a lot of the particles of the redstone. That's okay, we'll say that it flared up a little bit. Let's give this grill a back, because a lot of the grills do have a back on it. I'm gonna stand on the hot grill. So there's our lid for our grill. It's gonna come back around and just add I was gonna say add another cabinet, but I can't because I used the trapdoor and they're kind of half blocks. So we'll do something like that. So here we have our cabinets. Actually, our drawers are here. Our refrigerator's here. And then we have our cabinet and drawer combo. If we want to be really fancy, I think maybe we will, just to sprucing things up a bit. We can get glass fronted cabinets. So knock these out. Put one there. And one there. I mean, I wish I could put something in this area. The only thing I could put in there was a deep slate, so something like that. Which might not be a bad thing, because then we have something stone separating the fire from the wood. Speaking of which, nah, that's fine. I'm not going to worry about. We have it contained, so we don't have to worry about the fire spreading. So the next step is I'm going to build a little bit of a roof. So search for a fence again. All the mods that I am using, you'll find down below in the description. Do check it because I have since updated. I removed roughly enough items because it was interfering with another mod. And I've also added community, which lets you add a whole bunch of new banners and stuff. So because we're also going to be using the campfire again, and that's more of an oak block. I want it to be a bit kind of rust. No, it's not going to be. It's going to be too rustic. So let's try spruce. And see how the two look together. While we're also here, we want to grab a shovel to put out the campfire. So let's just take a quick look and see how these two look together. Yeah, that's the look I'm going for. So come up. Oops. About 5. Now will use these as a guide, just to come across, since we're going to bump into this tree, I think. So we may have to knock. Oh, we just come under the tree. Okay. Let's bring this over this way. We'll come back and we'll add some more leaves to that tree. So I do want to kind of keep it in the build. Trying to keep it go with Mother Nature as best as we can. Woohoo. I think I went too far on the other side, but that's okay. So this one we can have it kind of going through the tree. think it's going to come out right about here. That looks about right. So yeah, kind of want to make an arbor. And then just right-clicking with a shovel puts out our campfire. So we're going to intertwine it with the trees. And we're going to also add, you know, some random vines coming through. So we'll be coming back and knocking out some of the campfires. But I like to lay all the campfires out till I'm certain how everything's going to work. Yeah, it does make twice the work, but we try to keep them all going in the same direction. So, you know, the ones that are horizontal across go this way, and the ones that are not vertical. I guess these are all horizontal, but you try to make a nice rectangle. Ignore the growling in the background. I have a mod that turns all the monsters in this game peaceful. So they all will be growling in the background. I just use the debug stick to switch the orientation of that campfire because it was wrong. Like I did this one, I put it in the wrong direction. I need to switch that one back because that's supposed to be facing that way. So now we're going to come back through and align the rest, hopefully. We will have to fix the orientation. There we go. And we do have room for one more, excuse me, one more over here. I'm just going to line up the rest real quick. So it's like, as long as I'm facing this way, they are going to face in the right direction. Ooh. Trying not to land on the fire. Now I'm stuck in a tree. I do work a lot of times in creative mode, which I'm in right now. As you can tell, because I'm using the debug stick. So we have a couple more over here we need to place. Here we're going to have to turn it a bit this way. I put that one on there just to kind of make a nice even row. And the last couple will rotate again. Okay, so I'm going to come here and I'm going to select the birch leaves. I'm going to drop down below As I said, there's a couple places I just want to knock out. Make it look like you have some of the branches or the trees overgrowing the area a little bit. Do want to be careful, like see how we have this area here where I forgot to put a campfire? So now I can come back under and kind of make it look like the tree has overgrown a bit. So I'm going to come into here and I'm going to look up some vines, particularly the pale ones, if I can find them. Ah, here we go. Pale hanging moss, that's what it's called. It's not called vines. I think if I do this, you can have them kind of hanging down a little bit. And just in a couple places I'm going to throw them in here and there. Okay. So I think, no, I'm not going to put a seated area up here. Or should, just walk on my creation. It's okay, skeleton. Oh, hi, Mr. Zombie. So let's add a spruce table. This is where I always get confused when I'm making stuff. So let's grab a striped spruce wood fence. And we're going to look for a trapdoor. See, I think I have another's in the vanilla block. Yeah, here's a spruce trapdoor. Let's make it 3 long. You can still squeeze by. I am going to change that tree trunk to a pale oak fence that has been stripped. I just think it'll fit a little bit better and give a bit more room to move around. Now the skeleton's dying. Kind of knock that one out a bit. It's going to come back. We're going to make a little chair. And because it's just me, we're only going to do 1 chair. So we're just going to grab spruce stairs. And let's try a stripped spruce quarter piece. So that quarter piece is from the extended blocks mod. I don't know if it's going to do what I want it to. Oh, yes, it does. So it kind of gives a very nice deep chair. Let's switch that around. I like to have a bit more room. So I kind of like to make it look like the chair has been pushed back. Stack them. Can't stack them. Oh, that's a shame. And then we're going to get the vertical spruce plank. We're just going to set it right there. And if we jump up there, let's make sure my hand is empty. I'm not situated correctly. Switch views. And I'm standing up again because I hit the wrong button. Well, it's supposed to look like I'm sitting in a chair, but that didn't work. Whoops, and now I'm way too close. Sorry, guys. Okay, we're back after a slight glitch on my part. I somehow activated one of my special cameras. Go figure. So we're going to come through and we are going to do a bit more decorating. So I do want to add some plants because you know me, I love plants. So I think we're going to go to the Beautify mod. We're going to grab one of their pots. And let's grab one of their candles. Actually, forgo the candle, let's grab a Glowstone essential lamp. Just add some glowstone. So, we also do need a flower. That would be helpful. So bounce over here. Now, what's neat with these pots is you can add a lot of flowers you normally couldn't to the pots. So let's. Don't know why I just said it that way. But let's get a fern. Not a large fern. We need a tiny fern. Oops. You gotta remember when you're working these cabins to hit shift. Add the fern to that. Let's get some bone meal because we can make it, I think, grow it extra. Oops, well. Yeah, I goofed, guys. Stop giving me dirty looks. It's apparently only when you're hanging you can make them grow. Sorry, guys. Don't get so grumpy. So, grab some rope, which is from the Beautify mod too. And we're going to hang some potted plants. Just to make this area look a little bit homey. We'll hang one here. Maybe we'll bring that one down a little bit lower. No, it's too low. Okay, so we have 1, 2, and 3. We'll grab 3 different flowers. So one of the ones I do want to grab is the lupin. Our sunflower. And our peony. I think we can put that in there. Just gonna fly for a second. Peony. And we bone meal it and you can see it hangs over, but we really don't want it hanging that low over our like that. We don't want it hanging that far over on our work area. Love it. I can speak until the minute I hit the record button. After that, my brain falls apart. But anyhow, so we're going to put the peony in there. So I think here we're going to come and we're going to plant some sunflowers and bone meal them so they're hanging over. And the same with the lupin, which I think takes on a different texture when you put it in that pot, because this is what it's supposed to look like, but that's okay. So now I'm going to hopefully, these might not be at the right height. Yeah, I didn't think they were. So I was going to add a little glow jar there. but I don't think my table's at the right height to add items to it. And then if we add, what if we added glowstone, it would light up. Okay, so if we hit shift. Oh, glowstone dust. Okay. It looks like it captured some little fireflies there. So we're going to go through and grab our item frames. And we're going to grab some of our food. Now my food is probably going to look a lot different than yours. I have the 3D Foods mod. It is, well, actually it's not a mod, it's a resource pack. The only thing with the resource packs is after a while, they may become outdated and they won't work anymore. So yeah, we'll see how long we have this one. So let's see, what should we have him cook on the grill? Let's have him cook some... See, I always do the pork chop because I think that looks really good on the grill, but that's kind of getting old looking. So let's have him cook some chicken. And let's say he has some sliced melon on his plate. So let's see if I'm mistaken. Let's see if we can add. Yeah, my table is not the right height. Maybe if we try a slab. That might make a difference. We'll see. It may not. Yeah, still too high. We can work that out. Back and grab my item frame. Oh yeah. I got the grill fancy, so. There we go. So we'll put our chicken there. Oh, he's getting ready to cook it. And let's see, we'll have our melons sitting out. Keep forgetting these are storage, actual storage containers. So we're going to slap our melon there. Trying to decide if I should change that. No, I like the glowing red embers on it. Sun's going down. Trying to think, is there anything else we should add? Maybe we should add a couple of extra little lights. I'm gonna take that away. I mean, it's neat, but looking back, I don't think it really fits. Don't want it that close to the grill. So I'm just going to add a couple of these. They're called light bulbs, but they look like they got glowstone in them, so I just like the style of them. Looks like he caught some fireflies and are letting them hang out in there. I like the soft glow they give to the area. It's not too bright. Well, let's add some utensils. And I do probably, some people would say cheese this a little bit. because I do use some of our tools. So I use like the stone shovel. Let's use the iron sword. And let's use the trident. So we're going to place them in different areas. Ooh. So we're going to put our trident there. And let's have our rest of our utensils over here. We'll kind of just have them thrown on the counter. Okay, so now we're going to get our potion of invisibility, or particularly our splash potion. So we want it to aim it for these signs. This part can be a little bit tricky. Like here, the chicken's probably going to end up being invisible. Stand on the hot grill to do this. I guess we'll just say that's an actual cutting board. But we will fix that in a second, though. So I just got rid of the item frame. There we go. That looks a lot better. We don't look like we have raw chicken on the counter. And if you want, you can go in and fill these up with food items. So let's go ahead and do that just to make it look a bit more realistic. Let's see, let's grab an apple. Let's grab another melon slice. Maybe a couple of carrots. Some beetroot. And then let's say in the other section we'll have some raw meats. Probably shouldn't keep raw meat and raw fish together, but... So up top we can say that's going to be our freezer, so we're going to throw in our raw chicken, our raw rabbit. So if you open it, looks like a... And here's our refrigerator. And you can even add a couple buckets of water, so you have water in there. All right. And there you go. Here is our outdoor kitchen. If you don't have the Storage Delight mod, you can also make a lot of these using the bookshelves or the chisel bookshelf. Let's see. I can never find the bookshelves when I need them. Or even some of the regular blocks. I'll show you real quick. Flip through and find the stone, I think, or even the pale oak would work. But you want something that kind of has like a texture cabinet to it. Let's do that, and let's grab the smooth stone and the double smooth stone. And let's grab an item frame. And any of the buttons you have should work. I'm just going to go with the dark oak as an example. And let's get a trapdoor. And let's grab an oak trapdoor. So if you wanted to... So the chisel bookshelf, you can see that that does actually look like a bit like drawers. If you do that, you can put door in front of it, and then you can double stack it. So it kind of looks like you have a cabinet there. And you can do the same with the bookshelf so they have something inside of it. So with the double bookshelf, well, the double smooth stone, you would have you use a frame and you'd have to set it into invisible. There is a code for that. I am really bad with codes. You guys have seen me try to do it in the past. That's why I have a mod that lets me use the invisible splash potion of invisibility. So with that, you just want to aim like for the top. And there, it looks like you have a bit of a drawer. I mean, not the best looking drawer. And then finally, with the for a cabinet, you just set the button to a vertical position, make it invisible, and there you have a cabinet. And then if you stack these two side by side, they look really good. So let's just show you real quick before we go. So a lot of these can be done without mods. But let's take one quick last look. As our sun sets. Thank you guys very much. I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you have any questions or if you'd like to see a specific video made, please don't hesitate to mention it down in the comments below. Thank you and have a good night. Bye!